It's January. Outside, grey, cold, damp, depressing, and we're all locked down. Funnily enough, this is quite a good time of year for writing poetry because somehow we have lots of our feelings are heightened a bit. Our observation is stronger, I think, but also our melancholia is heightened, our hopes are heightened, and so this is quite a good time to put your feelings down. 11 years ago, we had a late winter. We had lots and lots of snow, and I set myself the challenge of writing this sonnet about winter. 2009, 2010. Do you remember it? Silenced by snow, padded footfall, shushed tires slowly on slushed roads, lanes and jetties gagged, sparrows ruffle, time freezes on the wires, snow stuffed in dips, dimples pillowed and lagged. The sky frozen stars in a cold black bowl, frosted trees like doilies in orange light, breath almost suspended, the winter soul burrowed in behind thick curtains drawn tight. Soon will snowdrops peel and clatter their white spilled tongues, and tight clenched fists of daffodil buds strain and burst open, glaring and late. But still the pillowed lanes and padded footfall. Winter is a silent heartbeat held fast, and spring is a rumour whispered at last. Crich is full of tough men who drive great big vehicles and are always willing to help you out. They don't necessarily have a lot to say, they don't want a lot of thanks, but they seem to be there when you need them. So here's another sonnet called Rescuers, based on when our car got stuck at the bottom of Bulbridge Hill in the snow. In fact, it got buried. When your car sits there stranded upon Bulbridge Hill, humped and snowed in like a giant marshmallow, and you with your little spade poke it until up steps a useful and capable fellow. He knows you are helpless by looking you over. He grips and shoves without hesitation, Titan-sized tyres and tow ropes in his Land Rover, and soon has you spinning to your destination. Such men skip up roofs to steady your chimney, and rescue old ladies with dinghies and planks, and haul you from cesspits with chains and a thingmy, and don't stop to listen to offers of thanks. How can you pay back the great favours you owe 'em? Well, call me if you should need a poem. One of the alarming things is that I wrote a poem about daffodils at Parkhead, which catches the sun, 2 or 3 years ago. And is it climate change? But the daffodils were out in January. I found that worrying. Daffodils at Parkhead. January. Like shivering girls against the wall in the wrong frocks at the wrong party, giggling with embarrassment. February. Bowed and shredded, but bravely brazening out the winter. March and April. Nodding, welcoming like a golden guard of honour. May. Brown-tipped and bedraggled. Duty done, gathering for next year. And I suppose another thing about this time of year is you're more aware of your physical decay, aren't you? This one is called January, this most moist month. January, when mud skies drip on days oozing together and weekends are featureless between Strictly and the Six Nations. When raw rooks crackle against the grizzled dawn and putrid light slouches into evening. Days profitably spent at words or music composing, or rather decomposing, anxiously supposing that the dry skin crumbling to the floor is the last flake, like a clapped out snake who's had enough for one last slough. But now Dove is sponsoring the Six Nations. It's okay to consider rehydrations, that it's not wimpy for the toughest guys to squeeze a bottle and moisturize. And there they go, the second row. Garnier bodies, intensive 7 days fast absorbing. Try tackling two massive thrashing thighs that have been ultra replenished with shea butter. That's January for you.